Hey, welcome back to a new UIM update video. Last video, I opened up a ton of brimstone chests and got a lot of supplies. I need to clear up my inventory now, so decided to go ahead and start using up the raw monkfish. It's one of the easier items to get rid of first, and since I already have raw sharks, I don't need any more raw food. So this is a no-brainer to get rid of this item, and it was actually pretty fast. I Next item I was gonna do are the gold ores. So I did this mini quest. Really, all you have to do is give this guy 500k, and now you can hold any of the gauntlet gloves from his family. So gonna get the Goldsmith gauntlets, and that would be really nice to get that extra XP while smithing gold. It was a very, like I said, short quest, and all you had to do was really pay him 500k, so it wasn't that bad. And this was actually pretty fast XP. It was fast to use up. I thought it was gonna take a while, but it didn't. And I did end up getting 75 smithing, which is pretty nice from just using up supplies. I actually want to start training smithing, but I'm not sure when I'm going to go ahead and train smithing. So I've been debating what to do next. Another item I started using up are the rubies. I needed to turn in some more rubies to this guy so I can get the medallion and I can go ahead and use it in my POH, which as you can see now, I'll be able to have a dig site pennant in my POH, which is pretty cool. I did notice I didn't have all the teleports unlocked, so I just had to go to these areas. Use I had to make a new medallion and just use it on these little books, and now I can teleport everywhere the medallion lets me. So it was pretty cool. It would be great once I started doing birdhouse runs. Now that I have a teleport near there, I should be able to go ahead and start doing that. But I don't plan on doing that yet until I clear out some more of my inventory because I still have so much stuff that I need to use up and get rid of. And yeah, that would be pretty nice to get some farming and hunter XP. Well, actually, it's crafting and hunter, right? I don't know. Well, farming because you get seeds from the nest, and that would be really nice to do. One quick thing is, I thought I saw on a video a long time ago that you can use the tip jar to hold coins. And so I made that, and it turns out that it got nerfed where you can't put coins in there anymore because I think people in the community were complaining that it was too OP. So yeah, I wish I knew that. So if you haven't made a tip jar yet, you don't need to make one if you're an Ironman. I think they're only useful for regular accounts now because other people can deposit or tip you for using your house. But besides that, yeah, it was a waste of time. That kind of sucks because it's just sitting there next to my report. It doesn't. I don't know if it's like if I'm ever gonna look at. Like I didn't really need to spend time making it, which kind of sucks. Anyways, at least I decided. You know what? It's time to go ahead and use up these dragon bones, which I've been carrying on me for the longest time since I killed Hydra. And I was like, okay, what I plan on doing is I switched my respawn point to the Elf City, which is actually really great. So if you're a UIM, I definitely recommend switching to the city if you have it unlocked. Just because if you have teleports in your house and your death pile is right there, you can just go to your house, teleport, die, come back. It's actually very convenient. I thought Edgeville was nice, but yeah, this is way better. So I'm just glad I switched over. If you're wondering why I got those axes, it's because you're about to see the way I'm gonna train at the Chaos Altar. I'm gonna grab all this stuff, grab all the bones, grab an axe, and I did get a couple extra orbs, a locator orbs, which would be nice if I could stay in the same world, but since there's PKers, you can't really stay on the same world for a long time. But anyways, so I used my POH to teleport to Edgeville, cut down this thing, the tree, make a canoe, and go into the wilderness. And the canoes are free to play. So I'm doing this on the free to play because the wilderness is pretty empty on free to play worlds. So, and also, if I was on the member world, I'm pretty sure there's dragons around here. So instead of running into dragons or PKers, I'll just run over here in free to play and then switch to a pay to play world once I get close to the altar. And if you're wondering on Rune Light, I'm using Menu Swapper, so make it easier to click on the bones and use on the altar. And I'm also using player indicator, so if there's a player nearby, their username will be red, and I'll be able to see them easy. So the first trip was really nice. I was able to get here no problems. As you saw, I world hop. The second trip, I got PK, and that was the most bones I lost because I guess I was starting off and I wasn't really sure how to use this, and I also have auto retaliate on. I would definitely recommend turning it off if you're using the altar, because what happened to me was I got attacked, my character moved away from the altar, and then I got frozen and I wasn't able to use the bones on the altar and I got killed. I did try to bury it, but then I got an option where it's like, do you really want to bury them? But I was dying at the same time, so I ended up dying with a lot of bones, which kind of sucks. So I learned, and then I ended up dying two more times. But the other two times, one, I finished using all the bones before I died. And then the other time, I think I lost like 7 or 8 bones, so it wasn't that bad. There's probably a more effective way to do this. I don't know how hard it is to get like a burning amulet to get a teleport up there. Or I think if you have the teleport option for the obelisk to teleport closer to it, that might be way better. But I decided just to go ahead and do it this way because, well, why not? I just wanted to get it out of the way, and it was not that bad. Kind of sucked dying, but it wasn't as bad. I think the worst thing is when you're on an account like an Iron Man and you have to get the bones yourself. And since I'm a UIM, I don't have noted bones all the time, so that's the only time. That's why I was like, I really didn't want to die, but it wasn't bad, and especially since you're getting way more XP and you're able to use the same bones over again sometimes if you're lucky. I think it was worth it. Like, see, oh, this is the part where I die. I was like, oh man, they got lucky. They get split all those bones between the two of them. So yay. But yeah, I'm just happy I didn't die that much. That would have sucked if I did. Um, I was thinking I still think it's worth using that altar now. So I just kept going. I just switch worlds and hope for the best. Also, I would recommend if you're doing this, don't trust strangers. There's this one PK like I used up all my bones and I was getting attacked and I was like, whatever. And this other PK logged in and like they pretended to fight, which I don't know if they're really fighting or not. And the guy was like, hey, I'll protect you. Just add me, and I'll just send me a message if you're getting attacked. I'm like, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't trust anyone. I've been lured on this game before, and it's like I have trust issues. But oh, I got 75 prayers, so congratulations, me. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna add someone while I'm in the wilderness, so then they'll know exactly where I'm at, what world, and it'll make it easier for them to PK me. Maybe I was overlooking it. Maybe it was just a nice person trying to help me out. But yeah, it was kind of weird. You know, like most of the time you meet someone in the wilderness, they're there to kill you. But anyways, that short video, I'm using up the supplies. In case you're wondering, I'm still working on getting that golden party hat. I haven't been on for a couple of days, but I've been able to get 4 of the party hat shards so far. So I'm halfway there. I just need 4 more. And that would be pretty cool to have a party hat on RS3. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.